Good morning, wonderful world of YouTube. Well, I had a really busy weekend. I wasn't even planning on getting the Blazer to a point where we could take it up the road to a test spot and play with it, but everything kind of fell in place. I had to do a little front end work, mock up an alignment with a tape measure because I did replace everything under the front end. And the tires rub like hell on it, which I did go buy wheels and tires for it. Just waiting on some more pieces to put those on. But it does run, it does drive. The thing actually drives good, it shifts good, the motor runs good in it. So it's got that going for it. The wife loves that little thing, man. Have you seen the videos I put up on here? The wife's like grinning from ear to ear the whole time she's in it playing. I haven't drove it at all. I let her drive everywhere. Which, we haven't taken it really far from the house. A couple miles up the road to a gas station to fill it up. Then a couple miles the other way down the road to a test spot where we can actually play it. Trying to get the spiders loosened up a little bit on the subs. It is getting windier when that happens, which every vehicle I've had same way. But haven't went full tilt in it, but it's a little beast. Does have an issue that I don't like. And I think it's a Blazer thing. Everybody tells me it's a Blazer thing. I don't know. It's the first one I built. My little homie Joe, he's got a Blazer, but his is a different body style. My wife's is like that last year or the first gen body style that's really squared off. The cool looking Blazer. And my little buddy Joe's is all rounded off and shit, but he has to play with the passenger window up. Or the driver window. One window up pretty much. He always does passenger. But I've noticed my wife's Blazer is a lot more nasty and violent if I roll a window up. So, I don't like that. Because it kills the door. My little buddy Joe, he destroys doors on his Blazer because of that. So, if you have a Blazer, let us know in the comments. It's got to be an S10 Blazer. But if you have a Blazer, any gen, and it's walled, how do you have to play? Does it play better with the window up? Because I want to know. And if you don't have to, kind of tell me what you did to get it there. I don't know if I need to play with ports, chamber volumes, because I'm really good at designing sixth orders so far, but this is bothering me. I don't like vehicles that I have to play with one or the other window up. I'm not that kind of guy. I like having both windows down so you can hair trick at all windows. But for the most part, the Blazer did give me some more trouble. If you watch my videos, there's 4 of you guys that do, and I appreciate the shit out of you guys. It did have an issue with the power windows. And, I never really isolated a problem. Just wiggled some stuff and they started working. They started working and stayed working for weeks. We went up the road Sunday in it and demoed a couple of songs and the thing did fine. Windows had no issues at all. And yesterday, took my buddy Billy up the road and did some demos and they quit working. And when the windows quit working, I noticed there's a little metal relay or breaker in the fuse box. It'll get hot. I'm talking burn your finger if you touch it hot. Got to pull it out, let it cool. And yesterday it happened. Drove me crazy, man. And I found out there's wires that run from B pillar to B pillar. I know 'cause I had to build around them. They run across the floor, down one B pillar, up or across and up the other B pillar. And they're basically wiring to run the door locks and power windows in the back door. And this is where it gets bad because when I sealed off the wall with fiberglass, I go from B pillar to wall. And luckily I could get in through the front and I found a wire plug on the passenger side. And right at the plug, man, they tuck it back in a hole. This is some bull crap that Chevy did. I don't know. Chevy just decided to stick this wire in a little hole in the B pillar And I inspected everything and found one of the wires had rubbed on the metal of that hole that they shoved it in. And it was like the wire was getting burnt. So, of course, I pulled that thing out and I wrapped it in electrical tape, Tesa tape, and everything. And I got layers on there so it can't rub through. And I put it all back together, put the relay back in, and the windows are working. So I finally found that issue, but I think we're good now. I'm still not planning on debuting the Blazer until World Finals, NSPO World Finals at south of the border. And that's going to be its first little journey of like driving a distance and, you know, trying to demo it all day. Because the subs are getting pretty smelly. I mean, they're not getting hot at all. They're just kind of getting smelly. And I know that that's that like epoxy on the coil breaking in, but I'm still trying to be easy on them. I don't know if they're going to handle the abuse the prides do. There is one thing that's a major difference between my build and the wife's Blazer, and we pretty much got everything the same, except for I'm running dual 1.5 Pride audio subs, which gives each 8K a 0.8 ohm load. She's running dual 1, so each amp's getting a half ohm. So she's definitely got more power coming out of them amplifiers than I do. So I don't know, we're going to have to see how they do after, like I said, after they get that new broken smell out of the way, which I really don't believe in sub break-in, but I do believe in getting them coils loosened up, guys. So it is what it is. I hope y'all watched the video I put up last night of the few little demos we did in the Blazer. There'll be more to come, but we were really excited to get that thing running, driving, and that the transmission actually worked, and did it just playing in general, because it's been a lot of work on that. Gonna do a video kind of on the amount of work that goes into one of these days. But man, all you guys that watch this, I appreciate every one of you guys, and thank you very much. Have a great day. Peace out, and as always, guys, bass on.